Right, it's impressive when you're driving and you have a camera rolling, and this is looking quite interesting. And there's a passenger crossing right in front of me here, and not that they have the right to do that, but they're just doing it for convenience. But it's very good for me to be very careful when you are on the road as a driver, because you don't know what's happening around you if you're not paying attention. So I'm riding around St. Mary's, and just approaching a zebra crossing. There's another lady as well crossing, which is very acceptable to do that. Alright. There's another passenger, person as well, pedestrian, just nearly about to cross. There's another guy as well trying to cross the road. He doesn't, I don't know whether he was walking well, but yeah, so far it's a nice cloudy day in St. Mary's, and there seem to be some chances of shower maybe later on in the next 2-3 hours. But all the same, it's a nice weather. It's nice to be out, and after this one, I'm sure many people will be looking to pack up and get back home. I know most people work in this area from 9 to about, well, some people are bakers, some are small store owners. Some of them started around 6 a.m. in the morning, and there's a pharmacy right across the road, and they started about, I think, 9 in the morning. A pharmacy and a clinical center. So this is the library area of St. Mary's, and not many people around, but looks alright. Now imagine if I have this rolling all the time, and if there is an incident or an accident that wasn't captured, this would be a really good way to capture things. And I'm using my YouTube account to video this driving session. So what I'm doing, I'm just about to go to my local GP. About a week ago I had an injury wherein I fractured my nose. It was a very serious nasal trauma experience, and as a result of that I had to go and see an ET, a nose and throat specialist. And after seeing them, they gave me an advice that I need to take a certain liquid medication. It's Gaviscon, and a nasal spray that I should be using in the meantime, just to reduce any inflammation that may have been caused by the trauma, the nasal trauma, or that may be as a result of flu, because it's also the flu time. But all the same, I think it's always good to take doctor's advice. So being that I've got a nursing background, I thought it was very important for me to chase this up, even though I'm not feeling too much pain at the moment. But I thought, yeah, it's very important to follow up with this, because you never know what might happen. I know most men don't tend to follow up on doctors' orders, because you know, men are really always feeling okay that everything is fine with them, with their health. And I used to be a person like that, but nowadays it's really good to take any little things quite seriously, because you never know what might be behind that. I recently had an experience of an African person in the community who passed away due to cancer. They're saying to him, when they detected it earlier at some stage, he never believed that he was ill. And people tend to take diagnosis for granted, and it's not a good thing, because if you do that, eventually it might catch up with you and might be fatal. Now, when I heard that he passed away, I thought about, you know, this is something that he never believed or made fun of, saying that, you know, he doesn't have cancer, this and that. And now that hearing that he passed away, it's a bit of a sad thing. So it's very good to always take something very serious, no matter how little it may sound, or no matter how bad it might sound. It's very important to look into the situation and follow the doctor's orders, because the doctors, they know what they're doing. So yeah, it's very important to always listen to the others, otherwise things might really go the wrong way. But all the same, it's just been good driving around and packing out, and just going to go and get some forms filled out by the doctor.